As man walks among the stars, there are many who are content to tread only through systems already discovered, leading lives pre-written through the course of pre-established routine existence. Only very few, the best of the best, dare break beyond the explored central systems and spaceplore among the unknown galaxy.
Fox Quinn, this is Mission Control, Captain Jet and Terry. Do you read me?
Loud and clear, Mission Control. What am I doing out here in the Tomiaz sector? I should be out exploring the unknown, seeking out unfound life amidst the farthest corners of the galaxy. Not here in discovered space.
Hear you loud and clear, Fox. But you know as well as I do that spaceplorers are just as much civil servants as they are explorers. You should be coming up on the Colony Space Station, New Mexico.
I see it. It's floating above the planet, just like it was when I left. Why do they need a member of Space Corps out here?
Look at the rings of the station.
Great Gork! They've completely stopped spinning!
That's right. 18 hours ago they sent out a distress call, and communication completely cut off a little after that. We want you to go in and find out what happened to the colonists.
Yes, sir. I'll get in and save those space colonists as soon as possible.
Assuming they're still alive.
Well, there's no need to be morbid, Captain.
The Adventures of Fox Quinn, SPACEPLORER HERO, in The Terror of the Space Threat. Fox Quinn in The Terror of the Space Threat is brought to you by Beanlink Stew. Beanlink Stew, pack it in.
Alright, Mission Control. I'm lined up with the side of the docking bay, but no docking transmission has come through. I'll just have to eyeball the procedure.
Fox, are you still there? Return transmission.
I'm in.
Was docking a success?
I'm in.
Fox?
I'd say it was successful, sir. Though, if I ever want to leave the station, I'm going to need to find a good amount of hole sealant to fix the gash in the side.
One thing at a time. Is there any sign of the spaceport crew?
No. No sight of anyone. Man or alien. Wait! There's an interface android by the exit to the docking bay. Hey you! Come here!
Hello, sir. It is good to see a passenger after such a long time.
Hello there, animatronic worker. Would you please lead me to your supervisor?
Oh, I don't have a supervisor, sir.
Ah, an independent woman. Take me to whomever is in charge, then.
Oh, I think I'm in charge, defaultly? Acting Captain M4R8. Designation, Mary. Or Acting Captain Mary for short.
Captain? But you're just an interface android. How are you in charge of all the colonists here?
Colonists? I'm sorry, Corporal Spaceplorer, but there haven't been any living colonists in the station in nearly 70 years. In fact, I think I might be the last sentient being on the ship.
Lieutenant Spaceplorer, but you could call me Fox. Fox Quinn. What happened to the crew?
I really don't know, Lieutenant Quinn. I woke up from charging all those years ago, and I was the last person aboard the ship. I've tried to keep everything in good shape since everyone disappeared.
If they've been gone 70 years, why did you wait till 18 hours ago to send out a distress call?
Distress call? As an android, I'm not authorized to send distress calls. I did no such thing.
But look! The Space Corps received this transmission.
I don't know what to tell you, Lieutenant. I didn't send out that transmission, and I don't know of anything that would have caused that one to send.
Could you take me to the bridge of the station so I can access the ship logs?
Of course. It's just a few minutes away on the moving sidewalk. This way.
So if you've been here for 70 years, why didn't you leave? With no human life, surely you weren't obligated to stay here.
Ah, well, when all of the crew disappeared, there was still great life on the station. The ecological gardens and a dog sanctuary were fully unaffected by whatever events caused the crew's disappearance. I figured it was my obligation to look after the station's flora and fauna.
How noble of you.
It's also the secondary prerogative of my programming. I was stationed in the dog sanctuary.
Ah.
We're at the bridge.
I see the dog sanctuary is doing well.
They're incorrigible. No matter what I try, they end up getting out of the sanctuary and all over the ship. All right, sir. Here's the comms log.
The last distress call was sent out 70 years ago. When you say the colonists disappeared.
But that doesn't make any sense, does it? Unless... Follow me.
Alpha Prime, this is Epsilon 8. An intruder entered the bridge with the metallic one. Check the comm logs and left.
An intruder? Of what kind?
He bore the markings of the Space Corps.
Space Corps. Our plans are proceeding as planned, then.
Not quite. Checking the comm logs, they discovered the date of the distress call. I believe the android is leading him to the transceiver bay. If they discover our machinations.
Worry not, Epsilon. I've sent the Iota League after them.
Then we should have no worries.
Indeed. Now is the time that our Empire destroys the Space Corps.
We should be to the transceiver bay in just one moment. Then we can see if the message was delayed.
And perhaps that can give us a clue to the whereabouts of the lost crew. Are you sure you haven't seen any sign of passenger life in the past 70 years? Any sign of what happened to the passengers?
In the beginning, every moment I wasn't caring for dogs, I was looking for answers. But I could never find any.
Anything abnormal? Anything at all?
Well, the station computer reported to me when I woke up that an asteroid had breached the ship. As the only crew left on board, I was sent to assess damage. When I arrived at the scene of the breach, the asteroid was gone, with just a minor breach into one of the smaller ventilation areas. I always assumed it was a smaller asteroid that got sucked back out into space when the air rushed through the vents.
Interesting.
Here's the transceiver bay. Strange, it won't let me in.
The lights! Mary!
Fox Quinn, the word on the street says you're the best spaceplorer the galaxy has to offer. Yet all it took was a reverse-moving sidewalk and a little darkness, and here you sit, in the dark, in my lair.
Come out of the darkness, and I'll show you what I have to offer!
Oh, Fox, and face your laser crossbow. I'm not a fool. I'm comfortable not getting shot. You should be comfortable too. As the neuron-melting gas reaches your brain, you should achieve a nice, peaceful sleep. Like dozens of spaceplorers before you, you shall die to the infamous subtle cunning of Iota 1 and the Iota League.
Iota League? For such infamous killers, I've never heard of you.
Save your breath, for soon the name of the mighty Iota League will be the last thing you ever hear.
Can Fox Quinn escape the clutches of the mysterious Iota League? What happened to the crew of the New Mexico? How many cans of beanling stew can you pack in? All these questions continued in the next thrilling broadcast, The Adventures of Fox Quinn, Spaceplorer Hero in The Plot Against Justice.
Fox Quinn, Spaceplorer Hero is a production of Idiosyncrasy Media, written by Micah Schmitz and produced by Jonah Schmitz and Robert Gabbitas. Fox Quinn was voiced by Mitchell Hargis and can be followed on Instagram at Young Ephraim. Voice talents also include Jonah Schmitz as Epsilon 8, Alpha Prime, Alpha Domina, Pedestal Dog, and additional voices. Madison Montgomery as Mary, and Micah Schmitz as Alpha Prime, Iota 1, and narrator. Music was composed and audio produced by Robert Gabbitas. For more content by Idiosyncrasy Media, visit www.idiosyncrasy-media.com.